Yeah, this is unexpected, but it does look cool. So why don't we go and pay visits to the stream that I'm hosting currently. Oh, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, we have Chelsea putting on a light show.
Oh, there we go.
And if you're wondering who the masked person is, well, it's actually Skyla playing as her sister's avatar, going incognito with a ninja look. Oh, I guess she's done having fun. Oh, and so is Skyla, because, yeah, the only thing left standing here is XIV. I do have to admit, though, that is one awesome looking book that Chelsea is holding, decked out with a whole bunch of Japanese calligraphy. Yeah, Chelsea's been building up her scholar, and it's now at level 70, and she's beaten the main storyline. And now she gets to use this badass looking calligraphy book to summon her most powerful spells. Oh. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let some people know I'm currently streaming. Oops. Oh, get out that caps lock. Yeah, there we go, that'll do. That's what that came back on Chelsea, as she and her XIV minion and her Emerald Carbuncle have fun casting a whole bunch of spells at that Dodo's nest. And Chelsea giving us a light show tonight. I think it's one of the best ways we can start things out tonight. Let me get back in a nice comfortable position now that I have my stream stuff up. Yeah, hey there Alan and Miguel, good to see you both this evening. So yeah, as Chelsea continues to dazzle us with her impressive light show, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life at Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So, tonight it will be our Warrior of Light for Stormblood, Corinne, who will be doing some things this evening. So I've gotten her to level up a little more, and she's actually at the point now where she's almost at level 52 as a samurai. So I'm going to look to do some roulettes tonight to build that up, and then we'll go ahead and take on the level 52 Samurai's challenge as part of the proceedings here tonight. Well, right now we're just enjoying watching Chelsea doing some impressive spellcasting as a scholar. Actually, no, this isn't her scholar, this is her summoner. I guess Scott is gonna switch to Lady Cynthia. Yeah, we can see the light show that's being put on display. Yeah, that's cool that summoners get to summon that big blue dragon. Like, it does kind of make me want to have incentive to grind that. But at the same time, I want to focus on grinding up Corinne, Samurai, and Matthias Red Mage. Those are going to take my main priority tonight. So what do you say we get into Samurai gear and do just that? Alright, let's see who in the FC wants to join me in roulette, starting with the 50-60. Got all my Wondrous Tales done earlier this day, because I want to have the time to be able to do things like roulette with my FC members. Yeah, Olivier can't with that particular character, at least not yet. Hey Yami, good to see you this evening, glad to have you with us. How about you, Scala? Oh, yep, okay. And Yami just logged off earlier, so... Oh, maybe we can get Aika to come with us. She just logged on. Let's go ahead and give her a hello. The Leviathan raid? Isn't that supposed... Are you trying to do it synced there, Alan? Well, first I need to find out if Aika actually has a usable tank. All she does is she has a 60 Dark Knight. So we can bring her along. Oops. Yeah, spell tank at least. Oh, maybe Olivier will be doing that for us. Well, we did kind of ask Aika first. So if Olivier goes onto his main avatar and offers the tank, but then Aika gets in on it first. Oh no, he doesn't have a tank on this particular avatar. Well, that's okay. Yeah, here we go. Here's my Squadron Battle Manuals. Oh, it's in Destiny 2, okay. Alright, well, we need a tank then. But then again, I could tank it. But I really want to work on my samurai. So Chelsea has 2 tank classes. Actually, she has all 3 tank classes at 60. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be stuck doing Paladin. Because I know Scotta doesn't have a tank on Cynthia. And I know Chelsea would prefer to heal, so yeah, I guess I'll take my 65 Paladin and just run with it. I can always go main scenario after this with my samurai. Level that and get it up to 52. They don't. They're an improvement upon the FC buff. It gives 5% more than the traditional FC buff does. And we drew Hullbreaker Isle. It's been a while since I've been here. And it's definitely one of my favorite level 50 dungeons from A Realm Reborn. Of course, the biggest challenge right out of the gate is dealing with the possibility that you could step into a trap blindly and not even know it. Now, I'm pretty much expecting that Harpia to double back here. Yeah, Hisafaka, you want to fixate your direction this way? Alright, there we go. Well, might as well cover you as well. And then slam that down on your head. Perfect. Alright, go around the side so as not to step into a bear trap. Yeah, we'll see how we do on this trio. Oh! I did not see that. And sadly, yeah, Olivier got ensnared. But yeah, I did not even notice that knockback move. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe and go around the side. I think the main reason why I like Hullbreaker Isle the most is the music. I'm sure if you've ever done this dungeon before, you would agree with me on that. Yeah, there hasn't been a guild-dropping dungeon since the initial ones in Heaven's Ward. But yeah, every kill does net us a little bit of money. And yeah, I heard 2 bear traps go off. Gotta watch those tootsies, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone over here. A little more, Zapaka. Haha! I made you set it off. Alright. Oh, and also, yeah, I was so focused on trying to make that happen, I did not even notice the Harpia going after Chelsea. It also looks like we're focusing our attention on the Zapaka. Well, everyone here is ranged except me. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever introduce a ranged tank. I was like, please tell me there's not one Zapaka on this bridge. I was like, don't you dare make it one Zapaka only. Yeah, we're getting a good amount of status reflections on ya. And we're chasing the Sasquatch and pushing him back. And we'll wait for everyone to arrive. Okay, let's start picking a fight with the Sasquatch. Just get ready for those Zapakas to show up. Alright. Yeah, it looks like Olivier will set up the tree. Yeah, go chow down, Sasquatch. Okay, yeah. Confusion there results in the Sasquatch getting more food than he should have been given. And did someone say throws poop? You never noticed, Stella? Whoa. Yeah, that was a bit much. At least we won't have to worry about any more Zapakas if they come back. Whoop. Yeah, be on your way. Yeah, Zapakas, those bananas are all yours. That's not... What do you mean that's not Coke? Unless you're making a joke and saying that's not Coca-Cola. And if that was the case, then it makes perfect sense. Not me though. I can't remember even the last time I drank Coca-Cola. Or any cola for that matter. Yeah, I personally cannot even remember the last time I drank any kind of cola. Just because I lost my taste for soda a long time ago. Like, I'll still drink it on a rare occasion, but as far as actually... Like, the closest thing I will drink to soda is iced tea in a restaurant, and that's it. Because you get free refills on those in a casual restaurant like you do in with soda. And since I really don't care much for soda, I just get iced tea instead. which I know Americans will think of as sweet tea. Which is true, because it's the same thing, but in Canada we just refer to it as iced tea. And unlike my tank contemporaries, I do want to beat up this Minty Nunca. I do want the experience. I gotta feel confident enough in my team that we can take him. Now let's go over here and Circle of Scorn you. Scurvy? Well, considering this is a pirate-themed dungeon, having an ability like Scurvy makes perfect sense. Hey, I've never noticed that before. Did he get it off? Nope, he did not get away his little hatchlings. Alright, there. Let's see which of these chests are real and which ones are fake. Well, it seems pretty obvious from the get-go, doesn't it? Yeah, it seems obvious right away. Yeah, light it up, baby. Yeah, let's get that last tablet. Even while I have 2 stacks of poison flowing through my veins. I'll cover the other. Alright, time to have fun with the shroom. Oh yeah? Well, I hear it advertised in US commercials all the time as sweet tea, so I guess I'm so used to it being advertised that way, I immediately assume that that's how it is across America, period. Because yeah, I've seen McDonald's ads in the US where they always refer to it as sweet tea. So I guess based on that, okay, I did not allow myself to touch that bubble. You saw that too, right? I did not get put in a bubble of my own volition. But now I have to willingly step into one. But yeah, I did not set myself up to step into that. Like you guys saw it too, right? I was trying to go around it, not into it. Nice move there, Olivier. Oh, he's gonna escape one last time. Oh, you guys... goes right through Skyla and Chelsea. Yeah. One circle of scorn to put you away. I don't know what I want to play for and what I don't. I'm ready to throw myself off. Remember back when this used to be a Brawl Me Born and every time you threw yourself off that cliff you would take enough damage where you were pretty much at 1 HP? I wonder why they decided to change that so that's never happened. or hasn't happened since then. Because yeah, they already made that change when they introduced Saint Mosian's Arboretum into Heaven's Ward as a dungeon, because after you fight the second boss, the giant bee, you fall from a really huge height, but when you do, you take no damage when you land on the ground after you leave its lair. Alright, sprites. Yeah, all I can hear is rushing water in my ears. Yeah, it seems to be particularly amplified this evening. Yeah, it seems to be especially amplified tonight. Now, in times I've been here since Heaven's Ward, a lot of parties will go to the left now instead of the right. Like, it doesn't really matter which way you go, but the traditional way you used to be always hang to the right. But these days, parties go to the left. So I don't know why the change of heart, but like, I'll just look at what they're doing and do the same. Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting the Harpy to charge hard. Alright, Chelsea, let's see. Heal through this. This would help if I hug my buffs. Alright, we got through that. Alright, time to deal with the Kraken. Alright. Watch where you stand. And also, Skyla, your turret is all the way over there. Yeah, you might want to bring it a little closer to the field of battle. Because it ain't gonna do much all the way out there. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm the one who's dealing with the teardrop. Gotta deposit this on platform 1. And then let the tornado do its thing, and why am I alone? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. It's 2 tentacles and arms per island, guys. What the heck are you doing over there? But yeah, we're kind of spread out a little too much. We're spread too thin. And I just got stunned. You know, we spread ourselves too thin. Where are you gonna throw me? To Island 2. But yeah, I want to go back and finish this tentacle off. Or this arm off, rather. Yeah, I'd rather finish this off first. I want to jump back over here. Ouch. Oh, why is the tentacle over there? Because Olivier is trying to stand his ground against this thing. Which was a mistake! And I got blasted away. Yeah, I think Scott is dead. Yeah, she is. Yeah, you never spread yourself thin here. Oh, really? Alright, fine. Gonna let this do its thing. I can clearly see that the tentacle's over here, now back on Island 1, or rather it was. Until it threw Scala away. Oh, come on! Stop this! So we'll go up another tornado. So yeah, we're kind of spreading ourselves too thin on this last battle. Whoa, and I got 1,000,000 experience points out of that one. Would have loved to have gotten those as a samurai, but fortunately couldn't get it the way I would have preferred, but well, it's okay. It's more experience for my paladin for Corinne, so and even though I rolled single figures on both of those items, no one wanted them. Alright, so I guess I'll have to kick Olivier out of the party as Nova. And it's a rare occasion where it's raining here in the Goblet. Yeah, the next thing I'm gonna do is main scenario, so yeah, I'm definitely playing Samurai for that. Yeah, I guess Olivia wants to play as summoner for where we're going next. Let's go pay visits to the main scenario. I'm gonna make a quick run to the washroom while the queue is being loaded up. So back in a moment, guys. Good thing that's a 45-second queue, but still, we're still 1 DPS short, not anymore. Alright, so we dealt our cast Meridianum. That's fine by me. Yeah, people taking the time to greet each other. I will do the same. And let's start running. Yeah, I got it there, Olivia. Keep going. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be making use of the AoE abilities, especially as the craziness of what's going on unfolds. Yeah, let's see if I can actually... Yeah, I'm somehow maintaining this. Whoa. Yeah, take this. Yeah, that'll help things along. Alright, yeah, there we go, nothing to it. And leaves me in a perfect position to use this. At least I thought I was in a perfect position to use this. Oh, I thought I was keeping a roulette going. Well, if nothing else, I'll have a perfect use of the Midare once we get into the next area. Winding our way up. And you also may have noticed why. You'd probably ask yourself why Corinne is wearing all white. Well, it's because I knew that Samurai was going to be a class. I thought it made a lot of sense to have an all white outfit inspired by Samurai Jack. It's kind of hard to not have something like that in your mindset. Ooh. Alright, follow the field. Let's get these guys also. Draw you guys in, because I want that experience. Look out. May I use my attacks? No, I guess I never will. Well, it's one of the disadvantages of being in such a very hectic area of the field that you're not allowed to engage in battle as much as you would like. Yeah, you think that the enemy that you're targeting is right in front of you, only to discover that it isn't. I guess we're gonna stack them all over here together. Maybe. As I stand in AoE in order to get damage on my opponents. There we go. And also I've realized how high up on the crossbow list my samurai meter is. Guess we're gonna have to get that down a bit. And Skada has taken the lead on this. Let's go ahead and join her. Whoa. Yeah, I might have fun beating up the little guys. Yeah, there we go. Dropping like flies. Alright, quick HUD change. Alright, yeah, there we go. That looks a little more proper. Right, lead on, Sid. Do what you gotta do. And slice through. Get to a cannon. And start getting damage. Hey, don't pull. Don't pull. Oh, I don't know how many of our cannons are even surviving right now. Oh, look out. I probably should stand behind that guy. That might be a good idea. Yeah, let the lead tank pump as far as he can. Actually, it's not even the tank, it's Skyla. Yeah, Skyla, we appreciate your enthusiasm, but you're not the tank. As much as we appreciate your enthusiasm, you are not the tank here. Sadly, I have noticed my sprint. Gotta run as far as I can. Yeah, kill him off. Get him, get him. Oh, it's behind me. Yeah, they weren't positioned correctly. Yeah, Olivier's gonna go on and look out for Sid. Okay, so I'm pretty much all set when Sid arrives. Here he comes. He's hanging left. And he's gonna make his way over to the control panel. Sid! I love it. I love it. That is clever. Yeah, there we go. Where's the rubricatus? Yeah, might as well use the number break now because it's already at double. And holy cow, I just took 23% off of them. Yeah, you talk about OP. Yeah, one use of the limit break takes off 23%. That's so freaking awesome. Alright, you're dead. Yeah, get out of the way, Licarius. You're in my path of destruction. Not to mention everyone else's. Are you gonna run? Yeah, well, you cannot run from death. Yeah, now we can go ahead and let that loose, let this loose. Yeah, there we go. There's, let me dot A. Get its time in the sunlight, or in the spotlight rather. Either way, we're picking up the key. And we're taking it with us. That's crazy that we were able to change how those spots are used so that you can actually spell Sid. Like, who came up with the idea to add those additional spots? At least I can hit the death claws. Hit it again. Again. Alright, he's dead. And the big question. Are they going to pull the Colossus over? Or are we just going to beat it right then and there? It seems the consensus is to beat it where it stands. Which turns out to be a pretty good idea. Hey Alan, I'm sure you remember when parties used to have to draw all the enemies one or two at a time from that stack of colossi. And you kept doing that until you had an unrestricted opportunity to disable the searchlights. Right, so while you guys are doing that, let's start opening fire. Yeah, good job, thank you. Keep them isolated. And away from me, preferably. Alright. So that's taken care of. Yeah, line it up like that. And since I'm not going to get many more good opportunities to use this, at least not in this particular trip through. And also I realized I could have just used this. Yeah, someone's got an inkling to use the limit break, which is quite frankly a good idea. Yeah, it was a good call. Alright, time to have fun with missiles. Hey Ichigo, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Alright, missile grabber, take another one. Yeah, I'll stay on the ground for the party. Oh, it's still under attack. Crap. Let's fix that. Yeah, let's fix that and then start loading up more missiles. Oh, they lost their claw on that side. Well, thankfully we still have it over here. Over on the civilized side. Yeah, over here. Here, take some fire. Yeah, we're firing cannons and I am offering fire of my own. It's like I never left Dragoon. Okay, one or two more shots of the cannon should do the trick. Yeah, they're not used to seeing stuff like this. They're not used to seeing a katana being utilized. Well, for me, you shouldn't have. And that's enough to get me to my next level. I'm at 52. And I unlock the Kenki gauge. So yeah, go me. Yeah, I would learn more about the new abilities that I've obtained. However, I stopped to defeat the Tribunus. Look out! But they should be slapping that on you. For that matter, should also be using my AoE. Yeah, just trying to deal with all this madness. But ultimately, we're gonna get the victory. There we go. And Scarlet gained a level 2. Scarlet gained a level on our Machinist. The tank, the Paladin gained a level. I gained a level. It was a good night all around. It was a good night all around in the main scenario roulette. People were getting stuff done, and we got the win. So yeah, that kind of worked out perfectly. But yeah, now we can see how the Kenki gauge works. So yeah, it's now represented by this samurai blade. Oh, thank you. Battle. Join Jitsu. Limit break. Movement, battle quests, items, gear, duty. Oh, okay, there we go. But still. Yeah, I cannot. Unfortunately, they don't allow me another chance to look at my Kanki gauge. Let me bring this up to all. Type in the Kanki. No matches. Like, isn't that supposed to be a thing that is activated in tutorials that allows you to figure out what you're doing once you've reached a level with a certain on a class? Yeah, I'm not quite understanding. Like, what was that allowed you to do that? Hunter system. Battle. Gear duties. Levy quests. Grain companies, free companies, crafting, gathering, fishing, gold saucer. Oh, Olivier is. Oh, it's Chocobo. Maybe I can join him. After all, Corinne is Olivier's eternal bond partner. But Olivier wants to take the eternal bond with one of his newer avatars, and so I've let him know that he has asked me to take the eternal bond with one of his newer avatars. So he's told me once he gets to Stormblood, he wants to take one of his newer avatars into the eternal bond, and I've actually offered Rika as the character to be the one who can take the eternal bond with one of Olivier's newer avatars. Yeah, I think we have a situation where we're trying to encourage everyone to ride on two-seater mounts. Oh, by the way, Corinne actually has now one of the Magitech Predators from Alamigo. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten to ride on the back of a Chocobo alongside Olivier. I guess we're gonna follow Skyla and her funny little Moogle mount. Okay, now Chelsea is sitting alongside Skyla. You know, just having fun riding through the goblet. As dawn is about to arrive around here. Whoa, someone went fancy with their house. Yeah, I think we're all kind of mesmerized by this particular house. Like, where did it come from and who owns it? Who owns that house? Because, yeah, that's like a... You can see also the carbuncles on it. It's like a giant shrine to the carbuncle. Mindless Indulgence, huh? And this is a free company that's been around for about 3 years, but their name is not familiar to me. So I'm guessing this is a free company that's been around for a while but recently changed its name. But yeah, it's like a carbuncle paradise here. And apparently we're being encouraged to follow Skyla. But yeah, this has to be a new addition around here, because how else do you get something that looks like this? But yeah, we can totally check this place out before we march off to take on the level 52 Samurai Challenge. Yeah, Skyla, you definitely look like you are making friends and extending our awareness of our FC. Well, I guess it helps that this person is AFK. So yeah, they basically have a front desk, a receptionist's desk. Yeah, it's like this is the office. I was about to say, did that fish tank disappear and reappear? Yeah, you can see how ornate they're going. I mean, with a house that's fancy on the outside, you kind of need it to be fancy on the inside too. You've got a fancy Mughal chandelier, you've got the marble floors, you have what look like marble walls. You have a model of the tiny Bronco over here. You have whatever this thing is. It looks like a steampunk device almost, because it's got the steam coming out of it. And it also is generating electricity, so yeah, it's very steampunk. And all the crafting is over here, along with the wheel stand. And I'd like to know where this fire is coming from. Like, I can imagine where it's coming from. Yeah, the Ifrit head is directly above the exit door. Yeah, they do have the fish tank, they have a... This is where I guess they have our... their merchants, or one of them rather. In fact, they have their merchants spread out. They have a fancy dinner table with a whole bunch of sushi. So yeah, they're definitely going for the Eastern look, to be certain. This is certainly a fancy looking grand piano. Like, is this a piano that's you can buy normally, or is this a new version of the piano? And then they get to chill out with a fireplace. And then down here they have another merchant down here, I guess, with the Ramu orb. A little bath for people to use. Another merchant, or in this case a maid. A shrine to the Mughal, because why not? Yeah, a pair of torches standing alongside this giant Mughal doll. and appropriately enough, a beam of light shining down on it. Yeah, it looks like we have a Parisian catwalk going down here. Yeah, they got a Parisian catwalk. In fact, they have Moogle on both sides. Yeah, we're being encouraged to head on out. I mean, the one person who is here right now, like, we don't want to disturb them. I mean, you would have to spend a lot in order to build a carbuncle mansion that's also got a lot more going on it than just on what's on the surface. Then you have a dragon fountain, too. More carbuncle inspired furniture over here. Yeah, this is nuts. Like, it's... Yeah, richest FC, they probably are. And yet they're probably not even the most prestigious as compared to some of the others. I'm sure that if given the opportunity... Asia could probably... Because Asia is maxed out all of her craft to level 70. I'm sure that she could, like, create something that is something like that. Like what we've seen there. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, that's what I did there, Olivia, or Ichigo. But I do not know as which to use for the tutorial tab, because there's no... Because, yeah, this is what it's supposed to be, but unfortunately I changed out of the use of my new battle system for my samurai that I did not see because we were in the middle of fighting, so I never bothered to. You never noticed? Yeah, since 3.4. Yeah, Chelsea has been away from the game for quite a bit of time. For those of you not aware, this is what she was referring to. That is an apartment building. But yeah, there's a lot empty. And yeah, it takes $500,000 to buy your own apartment. Or 500,000 gil, rather, to buy your own apartment. I'm just gonna go to the lobby just to show you what it looks like when you go into this particular place. Yeah, you can go in here, buy your own apartment, and then go wherever you want to. And I'll show you who has what. And right now 19 to 30 are empty. Yeah, you could just go in here or anywhere else. Like, there's also going to be similar places in the lavender beds as well as mist. It's cheap by comparison to a house. especially if you're especially if you're in a situation where you're gonna be stuck dealing with bouncing from free company to free company. What is each of you are gonna plunk down 300 or 500,000 gil right now and each get your own apartment? Because right now we're pretty much putting down a lot of money in our free company account. Like, we currently have in our free company account 46 million gil, and that will be used, well, initially it'll be used to transfer us into Shirogane, but then eventually we'll want to save up so that we can have a mansion-sized apartment, or not a mansion-sized apartment, but a mansion. So I'm gonna go take the samurai challenge now. So yeah, while they have fun trying to figure out whether or not they're going to purchase apartments here in the Goblet, let's go ahead and make our way over to Oda. It's a shame I had to get the notification on the Kanki gauge while fighting. So let's go over to the Adventurers Guild to find our Master Samurai. Yeah, here he is inside the quicksand. Musotai-san, along with Momozigo, the master promoter from the Colosseum, who has offered to join us. Before we hook up with them, though, yeah, I should really repair my gear. That might be a kind of a good idea. But yeah, it's been such a long time since we spoke with Musosai, but it's time to speak with him again. Let's speak with Musosai for the level 52 samurai challenge entitled The Sands of Debts. Musosai is scanning the area in anticipation of your arrival. Ah, Corinne, 'tis good to see you again, and stronger for your tireless training. Now then, within the sun-blasted walls of this city, we have identified an evil that wants for excising, an unscrupulous money render who preys upon the poor. This I learned by plying a certain businessman with coin. Apparently the crook in question has been doing his rounds at Stone's Throw. He charges exorbitant rates on the meagerest sums, and those unable to return it in full are forced into slavery. This is no man but a rich that feeds off the least fortunate among us. Such evil cannot be suffered. Let us head to the shantytown storms brew, and speak with the denizens. And I go just straight out of town to do that? Yep. Then that we shall do. Also, if you guys had the opportunity to watch today's Tales of Eorzea vlog, sorry it came out late today, but this morning PSN was doing maintenance, so I couldn't get online. So I had to wait until this afternoon to record the vlog. But yeah, if you had the opportunity to watch today's vlog, please let us know if you have any ideas for us. Go watch the video and then post in the comments what kind of ideas you have for us for doing like skits or plays that we can do on our new stage in our FC house. And we'll see if it's something that we can work together on and make into a little play that we can invite people to come visit our FC house to watch and enjoy. So let's start speaking with the locals around here, starting with this pragmatic pauper. Sure, I can tell you about the moneylender. Was played for a fool myself, and I've only got myself to blame. Fool me once, shame on me. That's just how it works here. Yeah. One wrong move and you're out like these guys are. Next to this peaked pauper. That moneylender bastard. He's a swindler is what he is. Pretends he's your best friend, acting like he cares, but when you can't cough off a coin, he shows his true colors. Well, maybe this pleasant pauper isn't as pissed off as the other two, but still. Oh, I was stupid enough to get a loan and I'm working it off till Thor knows when, and I'm one of the luckier ones. My heart goes out to the lass yonder, who's about to be sold on account of the medicine she brought her sick father. Oh, that already does not sound good. Yeah. Paying for medicine and giving it to your father when you're supposed to be doing your job and paying up your debt? Yeah, that won't get you a lot of friends in Ul'dah. Right, Musosai? Here's what we know. It seems I was too kind, Doria. This man is no leech. He is the stain that night soil leaves behind. Let us seek out this downtrodden damsel who sought only to do right by her father. I shall find the Momozigo and join you presently. Okay, let's go ahead and do that without lacerating myself with these ropes. Okay, so you're the one who's in trouble? Tell us what's going on. Oh, you heard right. Dog needed medicine badly, so we have borrowed a handful of coins. But before we knew it, a handful became a chestful, and now I'm having to work to pay it back. But the interest grows faster than I can work, and the moneylender's threatening to send me off to a client. If that happens, no one will be left to look after Dar. I don't know what to do anymore. Her own happiness is on the line, but she still works for her father. Oh, this moneylender has it coming to him. Yeah, you can see the look of determination on Momozigo's face. Oh, well, what do we have here? Is this the man? Mr. Philip! Don't sell me, please. I'll work harder, I swear it. Just don't take me away. My dog, he needs looking after. It's not supposed to move me. If anything, you should be thankful. I'm offering you a chance to earn money without any effort. You need only lie on your back. Now, come quietly. Hold it right there, villain. If you try to take the girl away, you'll have to answer to these samurai here. Yeah, we come armed. I know not who you are, but this is a legitimate business transaction, and certainly none of your concern. However, if you insist on threatening my person, I'll not hesitate to summon the brass blades. Pray forgive our indiscretion, my lord. As you say, it is none of our concern. Corinne, put up your katana. What? We're not gonna stop this. We're not gonna stop it. Mususai, you've been had, dude. What are you doing, Mususai? Or should I say, not doing? I thought the idea was to punish evil. Now is not the time to draw steel. Doing so would have only worsened the situation. We must be patient and await the right moment. Besides, I suspect that there is more to the operation than this Firparon. If we give him a rein, he'll surely lead us to his accomplices. Come, let us follow him. Yeah. After there, Momozigo. Alright. Rendezvous with Mususai. Let's hitch a ride on my lovely Corinne. Because, yeah, it looks like we're going out a bit of distance. Probably out to the train station. It seems like this would be the perfect place to have to deal with people. Alright, here are the two. And we're cutscening again. So, upon our arrival, it appears our man is meeting someone. Ah, speak of the devil. Yeah, he was not kidding when he said brass blades. Even with the rags, 'tis plain she's a beauty, yes? I trust she will serve to stay in your good graces. Wow. Like, we knew that the brass blades were corrupt through watching the end of A Realm Reborn, but this is low even for them. Oh, you've outdone yourself this time. Yes, she will serve very well. Very well indeed. You may continue to conduct your business freely. She's being used to bribe a brass blade and a commanding officer at that! Ah, damn that scoundrel! Now we know why this villain was able to operate in plain sight, unmolested by the law. Corinne, the time has come to draw steel. Alright, I'm ready now. Yeah. Corrupt brass blades. Should we really be surprised, to be honest? Because, to be honest, I'm not all that surprised. And also, can I cut these guys down? Oh, crap. Come on, go. Alright, once I get this to one-on-one, now we'll go ahead and deal with your crap. Yeah, give it up, you two. Thank you! Thank you so much! Yeah, look at the two, they're just cowering. They're just cowering in fear. And now they're being tied up. You did well, but remember, a katana is not to be drawn blindly. Within its sheath you must let it rest, steeping in power, until the time is ripe to strike. Such is the way of the samurai. What we got going on? Oh, Momozigo alerting other brass blades, hopefully ones who are not as corrupted. What have you done, Momozigo? Mususai, wait! He's my friend and he's here to help! He's not the enemy. No, not at all, good sir. Long story short, we've been trying to find decisive evidence linking the money lend to Philip to one of our officers. And thanks to your timely intervention, we've done just that. Well, I'm glad we could help there, Fufalupa. How come you're not an Oopaloopa? His involvement in this racket is a stain upon our honor, which is admittedly far from squeaky clean. Yeah, don't we know it. But know that there are many honest brass blades still, good men and women who strive to serve the public trust. If you hadn't appeared, God knows where I might have ended up. I don't know how to thank you. Think nothing of it. The work is its own reward. Now hurry back to your dye and put his mind at ease. Take a bow, young lady. Pray allow me to thank you also. With your help, we've succeeded in catching slippery crooks who have long eluded us. Rest assured we shall see to the rest. By your leave. Yeah, take him away. And so sometime later, for a moment I thought you had given us up to the enemy. Next time I would thank you to share your plans. Have a little faith, will you? Thanks to my spontaneity, we managed to wrap up this in a neat little package. Fooflupa, he and I go back a long way. Fellow as honest as they come. I do not doubt it. Now then, our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm. Let us move on to wherever the wind should blow. And where will I guide you next? And the wind blows towards seem to the sea. Momozigo, pray take the lead. Right, this way, friends. We're going to Limsalaminsa. Then Limsalaminsa it is, where we will hook up with Musasai the Drowning Wench, and also here's where I could have used my new ability as a samurai. But I'll have to use it another time. Because now here's where we start doing the arduous task of deciding what is good in my rotation and what isn't. In fact, I should have probably just left that there. Because those abilities will continue to spawn. I'll have to remember though to set my abilities next time so that I'll have use of that. My gauge got to 55. Right. From the deserts to the sea. Leaving Old Da, heading to Limsalaminsa. I imagine a journey to Gridania will also be a prerequisite. In fact, it'll be interesting to see if we ultimately end up in Ishgard and beyond. At least within the first 10 levels. Because obviously we're going to have to take the samurai back to Doma at some point. So over to the App Castle. And we'll speak with Musasai there. Yeah, how is the marine life doing for you there, Musasai? I imagine since people eat fish more than they do meat around here, you're probably feeling right at home. Such a vibrant port city, brimming with people of all races and creeds. Mayhap one day Hingashi too will learn to open its arms to the world. Now then, as before, Momozigo and I shall seek out evil and injustice in this place. Pray use the time to further hone your skills on art, that you might stand ready to contend with whatever villainy should manifest. Very well. So we'll wait another 2 levels to take on Musasai's next challenge. Because it'll have to come at 54, yeah. It'll have to come at 54, but I'll be ready when the time comes. Okay. Alright, so Skyla and Chelsea are just chilling out over at the... Oh! Yeah, the waitress here at the Drowning Wench just happens to wave and say, "Hello, welcome to the Drowning Wench." Let's see here. I do want to make a run, of course, back to the FC house because I want to throw in some fish into our aquarium because we did recently empty it. So I'll need to make it a point to go and find some fish that are suitable for our aquarium. Because, yeah, no point in having an empty aquarium. I need to focus specifically on fish. I did pick up an angelfish last time. Now I'm looking in the item description to see if it's something that can actually be put in an aquarium. Plus it also has to be in a specific type of aquarium too. I'm not gonna get a shark because we had a shark last time. I wanna bring in some other types of fish. Like the mummer wrasse. Might be interesting to look at. Let's buy one. Suitable in tier 4s. A large freshwater water fish, and it's a marlin, so that thing's gonna be huge. An ancient species of saltwater fish, a coelacanth. Well, we only need one, I imagine. It could be rather large. A Dinnichthys, a legendary saltwater fish covered in thick armor and said to have once been worshipped by the Sahagin. Fascinating. And then there's Titanic saltfish. Legends say that this gargantuan saltwater fish once whipped a 100-man galleon in two with its saw-like head. Hate to be on the receiving end of that thing. Though the king Leopleurodon, man, that's a mouthful. Though king of the 5 seas and beyond, scholars classify the Leopleurodon with scalekin rather than whalekin. Oh, okay, this one's also a tier 1. Haratsuge. And damn, it's expensive. But considering it belongs to Doma, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, trying to find something that can go in an aquarium is not easy. I just hope that the saltwater aquarium stuff that Skyla used before is still in the aquarium. Because I purchased saltwater fish. Okay. Saltwater. So I have a coelacanth which fits a 4 slot. Okay, and... Okay, so mummer wrasse is actually a lot larger than I thought. And the angelfish actually takes up 2 slots. Well, perhaps it's not surprising because it's a can only fit in a tier 3 or higher. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything smaller I can find. Like, we are experimenting for fun here. Hey Kit Kat, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. But yeah, right now we're just having some fun with fish. Trying to figure out what kind of fish are best to put into an aquarium. And like, I wish I didn't have to spend that much money on a coral butterfly. Because yeah, that is a bit much. Like, pretty much the lowest deal I can get is this one down at the bottom because there's so few of them. I'll have to turn around and make it go the other way then later. Let's go with 2 blowfish, because they can go into tier 2. I guess we could also put in a harbor herring just because. Yeah, you can only have 4 fish in the aquarium at once. So you would need 4 ones or a combination of 1s and 2s. Or have a 4 and 3 1s. Right. Going saltwater. So let's put in the angelfish. It takes up 2 slots. Coral butterfly takes up 1 slot. The blowfish takes up 2 slots. And the harbor herring takes up a slot. Oops, no. I was happy with it as it was. Yeah, angelfish, coral butterfly, blowfish, and harbor herring. Yeah, perfect. Now instead of 1 giant shark, we now have a quartet of fun little fish. All swimming happily in our aquarium. I don't know where to buy aquarium items for the tank. But since we have set this aquarium to saltwater, it means these 4 fish should be fine. Okay, that's good to know there, Kit Kat. Alright, well, satisfied with what I was able to accomplish. Now those 2, yeah, they're still at the Sultana's Breath. I'm guessing one of them or both of them is buying an apartment right now. And is currently outfitting it with various things. Let's go ahead and, since we're not going to be fighting for the rest of the stream, let's go ahead and join the 2 of them over at the apartments. Hey, I'm guessing one of these 2 has bought up units? No. Neither of them has. That's weird. I was thinking they spent so much time in here, one of them would have done so by now. Unless they're checking out... No, they're just chilling out here. And Chelsea's chilling out in her bra and panties. I guess they're just having a casual conversation about something or other. And Chelsea decided it was a good idea to strip down. But yeah, we were talking about one of these two purchasing an apartment. And, well, I guess that was an idea that's kind of changed because, yeah, they're just having a conversation. Like, I know Chelsea is going through some significant changes in her life, and Skyla can relate to what Chelsea's going through, so I guess they're having a conversation to help each other out. And to help Chelsea with the changes that are going on in her life. Clearly, yeah, I think we can all see it because it's happening right now on the internet. Oh, that's so nice of you, Kit Kat. Yeah, that's so nice of you. Her very own Japanese kitty. She's not AFK anymore. It's like, this way there, Chelsea. Yeah, trying all the random emotes to find which one is gonna work. 3 legs, huh? I've never actually seen a dog or cat with 3 legs before, like in person anyway. And welcome back, Yummy. Ooh, exclamation mark. Yeah, Yummy hiding behind us. But yeah, I really thought that one of these 3 was going to purchase an apartment. Yeah, sorry, Skylar, we were talking to Kit Kat. She passed out changing stuff? And also... like, in real life? Oh, hey Mira, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. I mean, we did see buttons being pressed, and... yeah, she can move around okay. Guess that answers that question. But yeah, we're so focused on Kit Kat, we didn't even notice that. I guess we didn't even notice Chelsea passing out. No, I do not. They're yummy. Guess I'm being encouraged to bring out a minion of my own. What have I not brought out in a long time? Yeah, the one minion I've only ever seen drop once. The very first time, and never again. The Shaggy Shoat. So are we going on an apartment tour, or what are you doing? I forget if Corinne has XIV or not. Oh, no, he does. But yeah, you're right. XIV taking it out on Guido. Yeah, that's weird. XIV, why are you taking it out on a turtle? Well, he doesn't seem interested in the back curl. What do you go after, Enkidu? Well, there's something I've only ever seen drop once and haven't gotten yet. The Ivan Curlfist doll from the Temple of the Fist. Yeah. The monk that floats in midair. And apparently Chelsea not only got it, but apparently had no idea that it was something that could float. Neither did I, honestly. Yeah, we're basically putting on a little minion show for you guys. And while everyone else is bringing out cool things like Ivan Curlfist and one out of Scath, I'm bringing out my Enkidu. Well, it seems to like chasing after Ivan. What else can I pull out? Will they chase after Midgard Somir? Probably not, because he is flying. Hey, is there a minion that Midgard Somir reacts to? Like maybe Isael, maybe Iceheart. Yeah, hey there, Midgard Somir. We're still cool, right? Oh, he's resting on my shoulder. Oh, quick pick. I had no idea that Midgard Solmir did this. And Skyla pulls out her accompaniment node from the fractal continuum. Yeah. Can you give me a smile there, Midgard Solmir? Or are you not capable of smiling? Okay, Ichigo. No, it does. No, that one stands still. And they're bringing out their yokai now. Alright then, Midgard Solmir, I'll have to let you take a break. See, I want to bring out the yokai that helped give me a yokai weapon, Vanoct, who is associated with the Dragoons, and apparently they're gonna... Vanoct is gonna lock horns with Robo Neon F-Type. At least I think they will. You can see the two are going at each other. And then goes on its way. Maybe they'll come toe to toe with Blizzaria. I guess Vanoct doesn't mind. I was about to say maybe Vanoct and Blizzaria are on the up and up, but apparently not. Yeah, but then Blizzaria walks away. And Yami brought out Vivi. Like, we'll always know that character as Vivi, even though it had no actual name prior to Final Fantasy IX. So, let's... Oh, I was about to say, you're going after... Blizzaria again, but nope. I sworn Corinne had a wind-up Emulja. But I know for a fact I have the red doll, Brina. Yeah, bring out your blue again, Skyla. Yeah, we're just chilling out here in the Sultana's Breath apartments, putting our full collection of minions on display. Yeah, I really thought that while I was gone doing the Samurai Challenge that there would have been someone purchasing an apartment here. What else can I bring out? What about Morpho? Now you want us to follow? To the room that belongs to Soleo. Room number 8. Yeah, the description says in memory. Yeah, clearly someone is... Yeah. I think someone has a boy band style fascination with Lord Hoshafal. It's like for them, Hoshafal is their white-haired Final Fantasy version of Justin Bieber. Yeah, cause yeah, you cannot look at this. You cannot look at this picture of Lord Holshafal and not tell me that if you change the hair to blonde and took away the yellows and ears, that he kind of bears a strikingly resemblance in this picture to Justin Bieber. You cannot tell me that. Go to room 5. Alright, specified apartment, room 5. Fiore Melodia, a quiet place. Oh, this one is an ode to literature. Well, at least it's not all pictures of Lord Holshafal. At least we don't have an obsessed, crazed fan. But yeah, it's an Arcanist dream come true. Yeah, it's an Arcanist dream come true. Yeah, all these books, and then a perfect desk to read them on, along with some scrolls as well. And you can see also a little ink and quill, like the old days. We can write out whatever manifesto or story or tale or fable or whatever you have in your mind. But yeah, I'm sure Scott probably will find a few more apartments, not just here at Ward 4 in the Goblet, but also in other wards that might bear some interesting curiosity. In fact, why don't we go, before we follow those two, why don't we go and check out the one that is currently occupied by someone who's currently dealing with Mr. Altaroita. Oh, this room has nothing. So they just bought it for the purposes of having an apartment, but have nothing in here. Yeah, nice investment there, Juan Marez. Oh, this one's got an aquarium in it. A bunch of books, and also a fan of Holshafal, but not to the extent that we saw in the first room we went into. There's a merchant and a crystal bell. No, that's a summoning bell. As well as a few books to read and enjoy. What about room 6? Should probably put away my Morpho. Oh, this is a room of love. Abandoned love room. Yeah, perhaps. I mean, they have 2 eternity cakes. They have 2 eternal bond cakes, so I don't know if it's a cake for both members of the couple or if this person has taken the eternal bond twice. I'm confused about it myself. Maybe in future patches? What's going on in room 11? It's an ode to Brave Flox's long stop hard mode. It's even got the music from Bray Hard. Because yeah, it's got the greenery, it's got the wildlife, it's got the water because Brave Flox's long stop is a swamp. So in other words, it works perfectly for an ode to Ray Flux's Long Stop Hard mode. The first true speedrunning dungeon in this game, and one that will forever haunt my Final Fantasy XIV dreams. Let's go over to room 15. Come outside? Not yet. Okay, this one's pretty simple. Yeah, a nice little table and just a place to really call home. Nice and cozy. Has all the basic essentials and even has a campfire. And we're leaving, so go outside the building. Found an office. Is it Michael Scott's? Yeah, let's follow Skyla. So let's go past our own house. See where Skyla's gonna take us next. As the rain comes down hard on this evening in the Goblet. He wants to go over the edge. I guess if nothing else for that place, you're in a convenient spot for merchants. Okay, who does this belong to? Mordiak Drevadier? Mordiak Drevadier. Currently under redesign though. He does have a nice little garden though, and a campfire and trees, including cherry blossoms. This fancy Titan style bell, giant bell. Yeah, if it's under redesign, maybe he hasn't updated the greeting on the door, or on the sign rather. But yeah, it's all out, it's all, yeah, so far not much to speak of. Guess they don't play much. And if you go behind, you have to find a little desk. Maybe I can, maybe if this person never comes back, maybe Corinne or Mathai can claim it for themselves. Then again, getting money through retainers is harder to come by these days. Where are you now? Where did they go? Yeah, where have they gone to? Because, yeah, it's possible they could have gone over here. 31? 31, okay, that's down at the bottom, actually. Okay, it was the one we ran by earlier. Yeah, this one right at the Goblet Exchange. Too tight. Maybe, but they certainly have made good use of the real estate. You know, got a little table to sit at, a garden, cherry tree, fancy bridge, this funky statue, whatever it is. As well as a dragon fountain, a campfire. But yeah, they made good use of the space, if nothing else. Who does this belong to? I should find out. Azrol Desange. This place is the place for if you need a hot meal, cozy bed, and warm bath. All are welcome. Please come on by. Well, that's why we're here. So what do we find when we go inside? Well, we find a treasure chest located within a big giant aquarium. As well as a merchant on standby, but it's more like he's a bartender. And then on top of that you have a triple triad board so you can play triple triad in here. Then there's another one of these big Moogle dolls. And it looks like it's holding a sack of something, and it even has a little tiny Moogle that's accompanying it. Yeah, it looks like the Moogle... Yeah, you can see as well this Moogle looks like it has a belt tied around its neck, along with a green bib. Got a piano in here as well, alongside a candelabra. And 2 separate tables with food on them. That's weird. Probably Alala's house. Well, you could search for the player and find out. Then yeah, this person clearly has taken the Eternal Bond because they have the cake, and they do a little bit of crafting as well. Got a little bed in here, along with the fireplace to go with it. A node to the gold saucer in here, complete with a hot tub. And you can even have Chandelaine do your hair as well while you're in the tub. Yeah, try and get that image out of your head. A person doing your hair while you chill out in a tub. And then I'm guessing this is the master bedroom because this has space for 2 people to sleep on, not just one. Along with an unending journey. And a little place to eat dinner in the middle. Not to mention a bookshelf. Well, Yami's definitely ripping shit up in here. Oh no, that was Skyla. For some reason I thought that was Yami. Yeah, the 2 in full Dark Knight mode, just letting their darkness out. Of course, Yami's a lot further along with his Dark Knight than Skyla is with hers. Yeah, and Skyla has always liked wearing a bikini for her Dark Knight look. Which is why she has the outfit that she does. Alright, so we're going back out then. Quiet people? Alright, you're gonna lead us somewhere else fancy? Well, we're gonna run into the tunnel first of all. And slalom our way back to our house, I guess. Not quite. Yeah, this house is kind of a weird one because the person who owns this house, Kiniro Suki, had this plot empty for the longest time. Kill all that destroy us, huh? But yeah, it's good to see that she's finally done something with this house and with this plot. Put up an igloo, which I definitely am all for. 1.0 music? Oh, is it what I think it is? Yeah, it is. The original Rising music. Yeah, the original Rising music. Then you have oh yeah, the Immortal Flames wallpaper. Yeah, we've had this in our house. Yeah, I know. And it was played in the and it was played at the Rising too. That's how I know this music. I mean, I know that can be verified if you look at my 2015 or 14 Rising videos. Well, my 2014 Rising video coincided with the special event that featured lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Okay, so you have this partition trying to hide this coffin from Void Ark. But yeah, it doesn't seem like the right kind of music to play in a house where you have the cute, adorable Spriggan wallpaper from Hatching Tide, the game's version of Easter. And then the marble arch that allows you to go over here into the hot tub. Me too, but that was 3 years ago. Me too, but it was 3 years ago. No, if you're gonna bring Sephiroth for a Fate, you have to play his music. You have to play his music from when you're doing the final boss battle against him in Final Fantasy VII. You have to. Yeah, the safer form. The one where he's floating like a seraphim angel. Actually, no, if he was a seraphim, he would have been six-winged. He would be a cherub because he would have 4 wings. If it isn't fangirling. I'm sure you are. Well, anyway, it looks like our house tour is over for the night, so I think we're going to go ahead and call the stream here. Because we have been going for over 2 hours now, and I did accomplish what I set out to do tonight by showing you guys the level 52 Samurai Challenge. And on top of that, we had some fun with our FC members tonight. Which is, of course, something we always like to have the opportunity to do during a live stream. Yeah, Yami's chilling out, Scala is doing the same thing, and Chelsea's getting the opportunity to ride on her... Yeah, that's the Nightmare mount, actually. Heels versus heroes, huh? Yeah, kind of give you a pan shot to lead you out this evening, because, yeah, we kind of did that at the start. Yeah, I'm just, look at me, I'm just chilling out on the... out here on the umbrella with the summer bed or whatever it is you call it. Yeah, it was nice to spend the night playing with these guys and having fun because it's just so good to do and enjoy that. You love to fight lightning in your cloud, huh? Well, anyone could probably say that they are the two most badass heroes in Final Fantasy history. Lightning especially would probably be considered the most badass female hero in Final Fantasy history, even though her Final Fantasy saga was not all that popular or loved. You want me to join on a horse myself? Very well. I shall provide my own. Or Yami can just bring out his Yol, why not? Yeah, sure. The three of us will ride our horses, Yami brings out his Yol, why not? Gafgarian? I have no idea what Gafgarian is. I may need to research that. But in any event, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys for our next stream, whenever that may be. And you can always be sure that whatever it is we're going to be playing, we're going to be enjoying ourselves and having some fun. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.